I got 7 listings I got to put in the MLS, and I'm a one-man band, and I have 4 showings after this, so I don't know what the heck. Yeah,
you,
it's a problem. I know. I'm not complaining, believe me. I'm not telling the universe that, I need to slow down.
Thank you. A couple things on my list here that I want to make sure that we check off. But, one of those, and I think we could probably start off just talking about what your thoughts are when it comes to branding. Now, we've already done some stuff for the new home team. So like I'd mentioned, my suggestion would be that we build a whole suite essentially out for the new home team so that your team members now or those that know you under that brand in your local marketplace and everything, we can still leverage all that. So there'll be the new home team university with its own login page, the new home team clarity report, but then also there'll be alongside of that the same assets for this hybrid brand. And so what are your thoughts on that?
So I talked to a couple different people on this, even Miranda. I love the word legacy. I love the word agency, looking at that. So I'm thinking somewhere along the line, the legacy agency or the legacy agent group. Great idea.
For me, I was thinking of the word champion somehow, just because of, of your kind of background with wrestling and everything else. I mean, and just your personality. And if you're going to play a mentor in some cases to these agents, I mean, you kind of, are going to legacy champions or champion legacies or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I call them all champions when I address them in an email.
You do? Well, there you go. So, champions legacy or, legacy agent champions, that's obviously too much, but.
I just recruited Nathan Tomasello as a 4-time national champion from Ohio State Buckeyes.
What if your niche was you recruited national athletes? Like your niche was you recruited athletes. They're, they're going to respond to you. I'm just saying that's a whole different idea right there. If you could make your brand core. Now, if I'm an athlete, what other fucking real estate team would I join?
Right.
If you really target that niche of we work with, past professional or collegiate athletes and have them have similar success in the real estate business, it'd be stupid to join anybody else. You cater the whole fucking deal for me. I'm an athlete. Oh, I got to go with the, you know what I mean? But champions, man, what do you think of, legacy champion legacies? What are your thoughts on that? I mean, do you like the champion thing?
I do. Now that you got my mind going another way.
So we're trying to obviously keep legacy in there. You may, if champion is really where it's at, maybe there's something else too, like the championship or champion agents or agent champions or, agent champs, the champion agency, the champions agency. I mean, the champions, it's kind of like a nice golf course, the champions. I mean, I kind of like the champions.
The champions group
or the champions agency, the champions. What do you like?
I like all those.
Well, why don't we, are we good with the champions? Do we like that?
I think we just pulled a total different switch. And I think you just confirmed what I'm good at. I'm good at athletes. I'm good at recruiting athletes. My whole team is literally athletes.
So, man, and you know what I mean? So you have the social proof with people like your audience who can say it was the right move. And so, I mean, to me, it's just set up perfect. And then, niches are where the rich is. And, you want to start with the smallest viable market. All those lessons that you learn through studying anything, that would lead me to indicate, man, you're perfect for that situation. So in which case, if I'm an athlete and you're talking to me and you tell me I'm going to join the champions, I like the sound of that.
Or the legacy of champions agency.
Yeah, see, that's where I like the champion creating the legacy. You know what I mean? So I feel like both of those together.
Champions creating legacy. Champions creating legacy group. Champions creating legacy agency. Agents. Come on, Jeff, you're the man at this. I'm not. This is what you do, bro.
What about legacy champions?
Or legacy of champions?
Legacy of champions. Should we add group to it? LOC, LOCG. I'm just thinking of now the letters.
Yeah.
Legacy of champions.
Lock in your potential with the legacy of champions. I mean, I like it.
I like that too. All in favor, say aye.
So there you have it. I appreciate you sticking around and watching 5 minutes or so of the conversation I had with Don. We always have a great time when we're on a call together, and I want to show you what that call ended up turning into in regards to getting a logo and everything created for the Legacy of Champions. So I'm going to show you a few different revisions, kind of where we started and where we went with some feedback, and then what we have landed on. And then we're going to be building out everything, for his brand with this logo. And so we would love to hear your thoughts too. If you have any thoughts and you want to chime in, send me an email, Jeff@NAEA, and let me know what your thoughts are. And we can do the same kind of thing for you as well. If you need to get some clarity when it comes to your brand design, and if you need a logo, sometimes that's not the case, but if you need a logo and everything, we really enjoy that. And we'll hone in on what is authentic for you. So let me share my screen and show you where we started with Legacy of Champions. So these were the first 3 mock-ups that I shared with Don that our team had come up with. And, based on what I remember as far as feedback goes, we liked the middle one. He said it reminded him of Top Gun, now that I think about it. And so he liked the middle one. I like the middle one as well. And you can see it spelling out LOC, Legacy of Champions. So at that point, we agreed we liked the font. We liked the color scheme, black and gold. We liked Legacy of Champions, obviously, as an all-inclusive brand that our smallest viable audience or our niche could identify with. And then we went about making a few revisions. So in these second revisions, you can see we changed the font a little bit and we added group. We thought that was important. And so we added group to Legacy of Champions. At that point, we still felt like it needed something that said real estate, and so that people could make that connection. And so the next round of mock-ups went this direction. And the one that we ultimately decided on was this one right here with the tall house. So Legacy of Champions group with this tall house here serving as the O, Legacy of Champions group. I like it a lot. It reminds me of, I guess, Top Gun. It reminds me kind of the Aston Martin, logo too, if you're an automobile enthusiast. But I like it. Share what your thoughts are if you have any. If you want our help in getting clarity and coming up with something like that, we're here to help. You should see somewhere on this page where you can schedule a call, and I look forward to it.